In this episode, we discuss 5 reggae EPs or short albums from 2019 that you, a reggae fan, or maybe someone who's just getting into reggae music, should be listening to right now. Hello everyone, I'm Gideon St.Helen from Irie Roots Reggae Reviews, where we take a deeper look into the nuts and bolts of reggae albums. The second must-have EP from 2019 is Enter a Space, a collaborative project between Marcus Garde and Tamal, a producer from Paris, France. Marcus Garde along with his band Tribe are one of my favorite roots reggae bands to listen to. Check out some of Tribe's live playing, including recent videos where they are doing backing for Jordan Blackamore on a tune called March Down Georgetown. It's roots reggae music at its finest. It doesn't get better than this.
But that will bring you no escape, Babylon, you got to pay the price. Water flooding on the road when you step out. Candle and feel light in a blackout. And every day another piece drop out, they're taking it all away. Them a broke down Georgetown. Them a pop down Georgetown. Them a broke down Georgetown. For the fortune and the wealth, them will take your life. Them a broke down Georgetown.
Marcus Garde is a native of New Caledonia, a French territory comprising dozens of islands in the South Pacific. New Caledonia is a multicultural country comprising of about 39% Kanaks, that's the indigenous people. Europeans make up about 27%, and people of other Pacific islands who identify as Caledonians make up the remaining fraction of the New Caledonian population. Marcus's music, it reflects that multiculturalism, infusing elements of Rastafarianism, protests against colonialism and systems of exploitation, and importantly, the spiritual teachings of the indigenous people, including the beliefs of the soul, death, life, reincarnation, and oneness with nature. In this regard, his music has an additional dimension that the typical roots reggae music may lack. Reggae music, sometimes it comes across as cliched, but that is not the case with Marcus Garde's music. He delivers a fresh perspective. His delivery of each track is just as spiritual as the lyrics of his songs, and they're done in what could be described as liturgical chanting. Listening to Marcus Garde's music, it doesn't get lost on you that the aura, the vibe is akin to that of the great Midnight Band and Ake Baker, and rest in peace to our beloved brother, the great Von Benjamin. An important characteristic of Marcus' music is a slowed down, deliberate rhythm which complements his style of chanting.
So, for those of you who know us already, you might know that we like to take the tempo as low as we can. So we like it really slow. So this next tune that's about to come, I always like to tell the people, don't be afraid to close your eyes, all right? Nobody's gonna judge you.
While artists typically use EPs to introduce themselves to the masses, Marcus Garde has released at least 2 EPs, Purify and Soul Talk, both excellent EPs that I recommend, and the 2017 full-length album Chanting. We reviewed Chanting and gave it a perfect score. Since he's not really attempting to introduce himself to us with this EP, Enter a Space, we asked Marcus for his motivation for the short album, and this is what he told us. The motivation for the album was really to create something different from what we had done before. Reggae music being our foundation, we wanted to infuse that with various influences we've been reflecting on. Speaking of the message, our intention was to make every song a support for self-reflection and meditation, inviting the listener to enter a space. Marcus said, I wrote the words in a time when I was going through deep reflections about the ego, mind, body, soul, and this EP acted as a diary. 2 words to describe this EP, Enter a Space: spiritually profound. Gotti Stein, who wrote a review of Enter a Space for reggaeville.com, said, seldom have I followed a directive more willingly than this one, Enter a Space. Gotti Stein continued, with its slowed down reggae drop and the minimalist instrumentation, the title track Enter a Space instantly makes you exhale, and by the time God's voice kicks in, you are more than ready for its warm embrace. Luring you into the meditative state of mind, the lyrics seem to fall directly into your midst, talking to your deepest inner self. Gotti Stein's description accurately reflects my own experience as I listen to this excellent EP. River, the second track on the EP, is introduced with solemn piano chords with the lyrics, like the river, hold on to nothing and flow to the sea. What I am was not born, it is eternally. Forever it has been, forever it will be. One drop to the day, tomorrow to the sea. It then moves into a classic rap beat. The message there is about the cycles of life, the continuation from one to the next. Marcus says, water like the soul has an old memory. Air from the beginning in a same quantity, in the sea, the plants, the river, and your body. Not to say in all that you see. The super video for the song was shot in the Indian holy city of Varanasi. On the song Live Up to the Day, Marcus and Tamal fuse Mandingo blues with roots reggae music. The ngori, that's a West African instrument that looks like a harp, is prominently featured in the song. The song is a call to live by an elevated standard. The song I Want to Know is a modern blues fusion, and it's about the quest to know the deeper meaning of life. Marcus God sings, I want to know about the principles of life that plants show, about the tempo in appearance, oh so slow. In everything that grows, up and below, I want to know. Loso Kita, the griot from Burkina Faso, joins Marcus on Inner Nature. This song also features the calming song of the ngori. The song speaks about the shared essence that exists in all, and unity and harmony of nature. The final song on the EP is Prayers, which is another profound and contemplative song. Much like listening to Midnight and Ake Beka songs, you may have to listen to each song on this EP several times to decipher the deeper meaning of the songs. Marcus God told us that his goal for the EP was to create a song bubble, a musical temple that the people could enter when listening to the tracks. He said, we wanted it to be a calming experience for who would listen.
Show